If there was an award for procrastination, I would be crowned gold because I have been wanting to upgrade this plant shelf for at least a year now. Almost, I mean, honestly, I'm technically like, some parts of this are me finishing the setup from a year and a half ago. For example, I had meant to do cable control and kind of just get everything looking clean and tidy, and I just never did it. So you can see how chaotic this is. I've been saying since then that I really need to deal with things like that, and I just didn't end up ever getting around to it. So I decided that we are just gonna do a big overhaul of this shelf. I really want to improve it. I really want to make it just visually appealing, and I want it to be an aesthetically pleasing plant display. So I'm going to be changing several things. We're going to be switching out these white grow lights for the nice sleek black version that wasn't released when I originally set this up. That's why I have the white lights on the black shelf. I've been like humming and hawing about switching them out forever, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We'll talk more about that in a minute. I am also going to be like putting some effort into styling this plant, like with some cute decor pieces. I am hoping to put some art up behind the shelf to kind of tie everything together. I bought a rug to go in front of the shelf. Like, we're really going all out. I'm also going to be switching up some of the plants and just the whole general vibe of this. So I'm very, very excited. And yeah, I've been putting this off forever. I've been kind of gathering supplies over the past couple of months and just hyping myself up to do this. So today we're going to just be starting because I need to get cracking here. All right, so what I think is gonna make the biggest difference on this shelf and what I'm probably most excited about is to switch the grow lights from the white version of these Barina T5s to the stunning, sleek black version, which I have here. I'm so excited. Let me show you just how nice this looks. Look at that. Just with switching out the lights, it is going to give a much cleaner and more seamless look to this whole setup. So I'm so excited. And the best part is I already know that I love these grow lights because they're literally the same, just in the black casing. I'm going to be probably reusing these white ones for my like veggie starts for my garden. I'm gonna set up a seed station, I think, downstairs, so those will get used, and if I have any extra ones I'll just give them away or something. So I've already cleaned this shelf and obviously moved everything off, so my first step is going to be to switch out the lights. I had already been planning to switch out these lights, and I actually ordered some of them myself, and then Barina contacted me and wanted to work together, so they're kindly sponsoring this video, which just works out so well because I've already used their lights for a couple of years now, and yeah, I obviously am happy with them because I'm going to be switching them out for the black version. So I have both the 2-foot version for these longer shelves behind me, but I also have this more narrow shelf over here, and I'm going to be using the 1-foot option for that shelf, which is very convenient to be able to, you know, choose. You can also connect these lights to make them longer. The reason that I originally chose to go with Barina lights for this shelf is because there's a variety of different ways that you can mount them, and you can also daisy chain them together. So you get these connectors and you can, you know, connect multiple lights. So I will show you how I have mine set up. It just gives you more options and makes it more convenient. You can also connect the lights just to each other. It comes with a little connector piece, and you can connect them like right side by side like this as well. They also come with a lot of different mounting hardware, so you have options to directly screw these in. Oh yeah, and the best part about these black ones, or something that I think is really cool, is that they're actually magnetic. So they can stick right onto metal without you having to, you know, use any adhesive or anything, which is just so cool. I love that so much. I don't know why more grow lights aren't made like that, because it would make life easier for us plant people. I also love that they have the on-off switch right on the light bar, and there's also a switch on the cable. They're full spectrum lights and you can choose the kind of color temperature of them that you prefer. So I went with the yellow color temperature because I just like just a bit of a warmer, cozier feel, but they do also come in white if you really like that bright, clean look. I feel like Brina has done a really great job of making their lights really versatile, you know, just from all the different ways that you can mount them to the different options you have for the color of the, what is this called? Like the casing around it, I guess. You can choose what color you want. You can choose what lighting temperature you want. There's multiple buttons to turn them on and off. I really appreciate all of the details that have gone into these grow lights. And obviously my plants have been growing really well under them for the past almost 2 years. So we're just gonna switch out the kind of aesthetic look of this, and I think that it's going to be a major upgrade. I'm so glad that Brina has these in black now. Like, that just makes me so happy. They did also send me a box of a different type of grow lights that they offer, which I've never tried before. So let's open this up and take a look at them. I'm going to be putting these somewhere else, not on this shelf. So I'm going to kind of I'm kind of thinking like even the calyx, like the little cubbies of the calyx, I could use these for. Oh my gosh, cute. They're these little puck lights. They look like that. So you can mount them underneath a shelf, you know? So again, these ones are full spectrum. It says that you can connect up to 12 of them. You can daisy chain them with the cables, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, magnetic. Are these magnetic too? Oh my gosh, that is just so genius. Like, why are more lights not like this? I don't know. Also comes with zip ties. So again, there's different ways that you can mount these. These are 9 watts per light. I have 4 of them in here. Honestly, I might try these out on the calyx. I think that that could be kind of fun. And then I could put plants in the cubbies that I've had to take plants out of. They also have a timer and they're dimmable, so you can control the brightness. So that's pretty cool. So I'll update y'all with how I choose to install these, but I feel like that's a really cool option, especially for tighter spaces. Okay, so it is officially time for me to get to work. I'm gonna start by removing all of the current grow lights on here. Okay, I've switched you out to my wireless mic. Hopefully that's gonna be better for us moving around here. That is gonna be one of my tools to remove these lights. I guess I'll turn them off and unplug them first. Oh. These ones are on a different plug-in. Okay, I'm just gonna unplug everything first. I don't know why I always start filming in the late morning and then I'm like barely into the video and I'm already hungry for lunch. But I'm gonna at least try to remove these lights first before I sit down to eat, because we need to get something done here. Okay, so I wonder if I can just gently, oh, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna pull down gently. Okay, one down, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, moving the adhesive that I've used, this part isn't fun. I'm gonna be real with ya. Not enjoyable, but needs to be done. Okay, so I was fighting for my life trying to get the adhesive off here. I tried using isopropyl alcohol, I tried using a hair dryer, and what ended up working the best was olive oil and just patience. So yeah, I ended up using some olive oil and then I had to clean everything and with the isopropyl alcohol afterwards, just to make sure that the oil was all removed, so that I could go ahead and mount the new grow lights. But yeah, this was probably the most time consuming part of this whole shelf thing. It took me pretty much a whole afternoon. Okay, so I have officially removed all of the white lights from the shelf. She is naked. She is a blank slate, and it is hours later. All I have to say to you is choose the correct color of lights for your shelf before you commit. Because it is, I mean, it's good because obviously you want your adhesive to be holding well. I would rather have a hard time removing the lights than have them falling down on me. But yeah, that was a task and a half. And now the fun goes on because I get to pull this shelf out from the wall. I'm gonna get behind there, I'm gonna wash the wall, and I'm also going to clean the floor underneath because I might as well while I'm doing this. And I'm gonna need it pulled out to run the cables behind it and everything. So yeah, we aren't quite ready to put on the nice new lights, but we're getting closer. Olive is not happy about everything moving. I mostly want to clean this because sometimes, oh yeah, I can actually see a lot of water streaks. Sometimes when I water with my electric sprayer, it goes turbocharged and hits the wall, which honestly, that's probably not going to be resolved until I repaint. But it's fine, we're not talking about that. Okay, I'm also gonna get around the outlet and also the baseboards because they are pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Oh, it's a workout washing walls. Okay, it's the next day. I'm so excited to get these lights on here. I'm going to be using nano tape to attach all of these. Okay, so I'm an idiot. These lights actually come with little metal plates with adhesive that you can stick on, and then the lights will just adhere to them. So I did not have to go through this process of using the nano tape, and I do realize shortly, but I thought that I would leave this little section in just in case someone is looking for something that works as a good adhesive for grow lights or, you know, whatever, because I love nano tape, but I do end up realizing that they send you the metal plates, which is amazing, but yeah, just disregard. We're just, you know, this is the whole process that I went through here. I attached a couple of them with nano tape that weren't sticking properly when I first set up this shelf with the lights I just removed, and when I was doing the removal yesterday, it was way easier to get the nano tape ones off. So I'm going to be using all nano tape. This is honestly my favorite way to, or I guess my favorite adhesive to use for grow lights anyways. This stuff is awesome. I've been using it for years. That's what's holding the light up in my Millsbo wide cabinet as well. And yeah, it's been on there for a couple of years now, going strong. So yeah, I love this stuff because it's easier to remove, but it also just holds really well, and it stands up to heat and humidity pretty well in my experience also. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead with that. I'm just gonna cut pretty small pieces and put it along the lights. And I'm gonna be putting them pretty much in the same place. I think I'll do maybe a little bit forward because I like encouraging the leaves to face outwards. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just going to get started here. Okay, got my supplies here, got my coffee here. It is the morning, and that is a necessity right now. So I think I'm gonna start on the more narrow shelf here. Now the nice thing is that some of the cable clips from the first time I did this are still on here. Well, actually most of them are. So I'm still gonna be able to kind of thread the cords along the top and along the back. I might have to add more. I did end up buying some more so that I could add them to the back if I needed to, but a lot of them are still attached, which is handy. I wish that the whole top of this was magnetic, but it's not. It's just the edges, which is why I am. Oh yeah, and also these have a film on them that needs to be removed, so keep that in mind. My nails took such a beating yesterday from removing the old lights. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna need to go get some tweezers for this because My nails are just like done. Oh, never mind, I got it. And I want to make sure that I'm obviously facing them with the switch outwards. And since I used some oil on the adhesive yesterday, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol to make sure I get rid of any of that so that this will actually adhere properly. I don't know if I used much oil on this part because I didn't really worry about the adhesive because I realized it was mostly going to be covered. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut thin pieces of this off. These lights are really lightweight too, so the adhesive isn't having to hold up a lot of weight. And like I said, I'm gonna put it just a little bit forward. Am I? Yeah, I think I am. Well, or am I? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna put it just a little bit more forward than what it was before. I actually had a dream about how this shelf turned out last night. Well, how the lights turned out at least. And it looked so good. I was like, wow, that's such an upgrade switching it to the black lights, and it looks so stunning. So I'm hoping that that is going to become a reality. Oh, I just know it's gonna look so much better though. Yeah, so that is like really sturdy on there with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the front. I put 2 lights on each level. Okay, so I'm 3 lights into doing this, and I was just grabbing the 4th one out of the box here, and I saw these little guys in the Barina box. These are little metal pieces with adhesive on the back that I can stick onto here and then just attach the light magnetically the way that I would love to do it. So I should have looked through the whole box first, but I'm definitely gonna try just using these because I would love to just have these attached magnetically onto here. This is so genius. I don't know why I don't know, I had no idea those were in the box. But that is amazing. So you can literally just stick these anywhere and have your lights magnetically attached to them. So we're gonna try it out because that is so cool. Let's see. Yeah, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. What the heck? It looks like nice adhesive on here. It honestly kind of looks like a similar kind of thing to what I'm using already. So let's go ahead, stick this. Well, actually, let me put this on the light first. I think that's going to be the way to do it, is to stick the metal on the lights and then adhere it to where I want it to be. Ooh, wow, yeah, they're strong. So that's gonna go on there. And then this one is gonna go on the other end. Why did I not know that that was a thing? Okay, and then we're gonna stick it under here. Just pressing it on. I'm so amazed by this. Like, what? That is so cool. I don't really want to pull on the adhesive until it's cured for a while, but I'm just going to be able to pull that light off, obviously, because it's just magnetic now. That is amazing. Okay, super, super cool. So now I'm wondering if I should undo the ones that I already did while they're still kind of, oh yeah, that comes off pretty easily. So I'm just gonna redo the ones that I already did, but I think it's gonna be worth it because that's just so handy if I ever need to like switch them out for any reason, or, you know, that's just makes my life easier. All the lights are up, and you guys, I should have switched out to the black lights a long time ago because they look so much better. They look stunning. You can honestly barely see them. They blend into the black metal of the shelf so well. I haven't done the cords yet. We're gonna do that right now. I'm basically gonna be connecting the two lights with the little daisy chain connector and then running the long cord down the back. And I got myself some cable thingies because I was out of them. These are pretty much, oh, they're a little bit different actually. These are the ones that I got. Haven't tried them out before, so hopefully they're gonna work well. I didn't realize, why are they so big? Okay, I don't know. We'll give them a go though. Another thing that I got for cord management is a box to hide my, that's actually the back, to hide my power bar. I have just like, I mean, it's a really great power bar. The Casa, how many things is it? 6 outlet power bar. It's amazing, but it's massive and obviously stands out because it's white and everything, like as far as cables go and lights and everything are gonna be black on this shelf. So I went ahead and ordered this box to put the outlet in. And I know that this looks massive, but this is the size that I had to get because of how big that outlet bar is. It actually came with 2 of them, so I could use this one for one of my smaller power bars. But I tested it yesterday and it fits in here perfectly, and it's so nice because you can just run the cords out the back like that and then you just see this sleek box. I think it's just gonna completely blend in, honestly, whenever I have this all set up. When I have this all set up. It's just a little box like that. So I'm super, super excited about this. I've been meaning to get something like this for so long. So yeah, I can't wait for this all to come together. I feel like it's happening. It's finally happening. So I'm just gonna start with doing the daisy chain pieces because that is just very straightforward. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do the same thing and daisy chain it from this side. Oh yeah, I can just take this off. That's so crazy to me. Okay, I want to make sure everything is super secure, of course. And then I already have some of my old little cable guide things on here, so I'm just going to slot this through like I did last time. Okay, some of these are not in the exact, oh, maybe actually it will work. Oh, I think it will work. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you guys a close-up at the end of how I've done all this, but that's perfect. I could use all of the cable clips that I already had up here from last time. Nice. All right. So easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, I just can't get over how much better this looks. Like, it truly is night and day. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to all of them, and then we're gonna move on to running the cables down the back. Okay, so now it is time, and this is why I've had the shelves kind of pulled out from the wall the whole time. I knew I was gonna have to get back behind here. Now it is time to put the power cord on the lights. If I can untie this zip tie here, or not zip tie, twist tie. Okay, so like I said, there's a switch on the cord as well, which is nice. So I'm just going to attach it to the other side. I again have a little cable clip that is up here for me to use. And then I'm just going to try out my new cable clips, I guess, and run this down the back so it's nice and tidy. This thin shelf on this one side has to be plugged into a different power bar. Okay, we're gonna try out these cable clips. I'm so hungry for lunch again, you guys. This happens to me every time. But my boyfriend is actually picking up takeout on his way home right now, so I cannot wait. But I want to get as much of this done as I can before that. I feel like just removing the old lights took the longest out of everything. And now we're flying. And most of y'all, if you are doing a similar setup, are not gonna have that step. So that is grand. These look serious. I think I just heard my boyfriend get home. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go eat my Indian food takeout and I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, so I'm back rejuvenated. That was delicious. And we're gonna continue on with our cable management. So yeah, it has 2 little things on these ones that I got. Interesting.
What are you filming when the coffee maker's going?
Well, I'm hoping my microphone is gonna cancel some of that out. Could you make me one? I think that I'm gonna get my isopropyl alcohol again to just give this a wipe, because some of the cable clips that I used last time on the back came off. I think because it's like a high friction kind of area with this against the wall if it gets bumped or whatever. So I wanna have the best adherence that I can. So it has the little adhesive part separate. So I'm gonna peel off one of those. Guess I'll do one up here and then just move down. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it in first. I hope this holds. Oh, you can't even see. It's up there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna repeat plugging in the power cords and running it down the back of the shelf with the cable clips for all of these shelves. And I will meet back up with y'all when I'm done. I just don't want to bore you by showing every single shelf. So yeah, see you in a moment. I still think that this shelf is gonna be the best spot for the power bar. So I'm gonna try to see if it's gonna work for me to set it up here. See? It fits in there perfectly. And there's the slots in the back for the cord to come out and everything. That can, I don't even need this cord plugged in here. So now I've got to figure out if this is gonna work. I mean, I could put the box up here. Let me just see this. It should be okay, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna plug the rest in now. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the little cover on. Wow. I mean, I still need to fix these cables a little bit, but way better, right? Way better. Okay guys, this is the moment of truth. I'm gonna turn the lights on. Hopefully everything is connected properly. We're gonna see how it all looks. Oh, no, it's on. Uh-oh. That one's not connected to anything. Okay, let's fix that. So I'm just gonna have to daisy chain it straight across. Don't know how I missed that, whoops. So I'm gonna have to turn all these off. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh my goodness. That is so much better. So much better. It looks like a different shelf, honestly. I'll put a picture on the screen of the before and y'all can see how much better the after looks. Wow, that is so clean. I did use like a million cable clips, but I think it was worth it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move all of the plants back on, but I'm not gonna style it yet. I just need to get things off of my kitchen counters. We have some stuff to do around the house today, so I just need to get the plants back on here. And also I want them to be getting light as well because they've been on the kitchen counter since yesterday. So I'm gonna do that and then I will hop back on and continue. Honestly, I don't know when. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, but I'm really excited for the next steps because I get to style and yeah, choose what plants I want, show you the new kind of decor that I got. So yeah, can't wait for that. I'm going to be continuing to work on the shelf today. We're in the fun part now because I'm getting to add little decor pieces. We are going to put the rug down, hopefully hang some art up. I'm actually on my way out to grab some frames right now, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to find some. And then I'm going to show you obviously what I get and some things that I've already picked up last weekend for the shelf that I'm really excited, and I think it's really gonna pull everything together. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. I think that I need to grab a tea. I need a tea right now. I brought the couple of art pieces. I brought a few of the art pieces that I'm wanting to find frames for in my bag here so that I can kind of see them and make sure everything is gonna fit. Oh shoot, did I leave the measuring tape? I don't know if I'm gonna need the measuring tape because I have these with me, so I could always like literally just try them out in the frames. So yeah, I'm gonna head out and then when I get back, we're gonna put everything together and I'm so excited. Okay, I've just left HomeSense. I thought I was gonna find, what is going on here? I thought I was gonna find so many frames in there, but I found a couple. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in them. I just thought that they were cute, so I was like, I'm gonna grab them so that I have them on hand because I know that I do have some smaller prints and I also am going to be gradually getting more art to put not only in this shelf area but also just in other parts of the home. So whatever, I grabbed a couple of frames. I'll show you when we get home. I think I'm gonna stop at Michael's now because I know that they have lots of frames there, so maybe I will have some better luck because I need some bigger ones. So we're gonna go check it out. I also got myself a little treat, my kryptonite. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good. Okay, I'm heading home now. I just got out of Michael's. I had really great luck in there. Some might say too great of luck. I will show you everything that I got when I get home. Oh my gosh. That scare you girls? Scared me too. You guys, I was just setting up to film and then I saw myself on the screen. I took my headband off. I've had dinner, took my headband off, and this is what my hair is looking like right now. But you know what? The show must go. So, sorry. Anyways, I'm just gonna show you some of the things that I have grabbed for the shelf that I have been collecting. Some of these things are things that I got prior, and then I'll also show you what I got today. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that I got at HomeSense. Now, I really want, and something that I was really excited about was just to add more of like a style or just interest to this shelf. Make it a little bit more of like, I don't know, just like a styled kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I just want to make it cutesy. I don't want it to just be functional, like just a place to set my plants. I want it to be something that, you know, I like looking at and I feel like reflects things that I like and just makes me happy. So yeah, some of the things that I got. First of all, this cute little flower lamp. It's so pretty. It takes batteries, but I don't have any batteries in it right now, but I just thought that this is so beautiful. I feel like, you know, there's these kind of flower lamps, these like vintage ones that go for so much money online or that people find thrifting when they get really, really lucky. I would croak, but I guess they're like making lamps inspired by those now that you can just buy. So I got this one and I think that it's gonna look so cute just sitting on the shelf. I don't even know if I'll put batteries in it because am I ever gonna turn it on? I don't know. I think it's just pretty to look at even without the light bulb being on. Second thing that I got, just this little mushroom just to stick on there. I don't know. It gives, you know, I'm very much going for just kind of like nature vibes. Sometimes I am so not eloquent, but whatever. Next, I got this cool looking, I think it's a heron. Is it? I don't know. I've been calling it a heron, but it's so stunning. Something about it I just thought was really cool, and I love birds, so any kind of bird stuff I'm always intrigued by. And then this cute little watering can. My boyfriend actually spotted this and I was like, you know what? That would suit. So that will just sit somewhere. Some of these things will go on the top of the shelf and some of them will go like amongst the plants. This is something that's gonna go on top. It is a globe. I thought that that would be fun, and it's pink rather than blue. So how cute is that? I like this little wood base. I just think that it's really pretty and also just interesting to look at. So yeah, that's a really cool find. And then these are the frames that I found today at HomeSense. Just this black and gold one. I don't know what art I'm gonna put in here yet, but I like with like the round frame shape. Well, like the round cutout in the square frame. I think that that's cute. And then just a plain gold one because it was on sale and I was like, you can't go wrong with that. I'm sure I'll be able to either, I don't know if I have, well, yeah, I'm sure I do. I'll just have to look through, dig through more of my prints and stuff. Or I have some stuff bookmarked on Etsy that I might go ahead and purchase, but this is my whole thing. I'm just gonna be gradually like, I don't want to order things or buy things just for the sake of trying to fill up the wall or fill up the shelves. I just want to kind of slowly gather things as I find them, just to be more intentional about it. Okay, so maybe I'll show you some of the art pieces that I pulled aside that I was thinking of using. So first of all, we have this one, the rabbit and the fungi. I really like this. This is actually made by the artist that did my gardening ghost and my cozy ghost prints that I love so much. And I've just been waiting to have the perfect opportunity to put this up. I was thinking originally I was gonna put it around my TV, but now I think that this would be really cute with this whole shelf. So that is one of them that I'm wanting to use. And then also this moth print. I've had this for years and years and years. I'm pretty sure a viewer sent this to me like 4 years ago maybe. I know that I've hung this in like multiple homes that I've lived in, but yeah, I think it's just gonna be perfect for behind the shelf. And then I have this poisonous plant print, which some of y'all may recognize. I had this in the last place I lived as well, and I have just never put it up here because I don't know, we just haven't put a lot of effort into putting art up, but that needs to change. So yeah, this is also gonna be just perfect for this. And then I also have this, what is this? Embroidery. Is that the word I'm looking for? This is also made by a viewer. This is literally so stunning. They're doing a fundraiser and I purchased this. It's an olive branch, which has multiple meanings to me, and I just think that this is so incredibly beautiful. And yeah, it's really special, and I think that it's going to be stunning around the shelf. This is a frame that I got from Michael's, just a gold frame, and then plain black one, and another gold one. This one is matted. Yeah, you can use the whole frame or you can use the matted size, if that makes any sense. So I thought that was nice. And then I went down to the spring or the seasonal section where they had a bunch of spring stuff, which I should have just avoided, but I went there and they had everything for 40% off. So I got a bunch of stuff, but In my defense, like I said, it was all on sale, which I feel like when you're buying seasonal stuff from Michael's, that's the only way I want to buy it, is when it's on sale like that. So I ended up grabbing quite a few things. I don't know if all of this I'm going to be using for this shelf, but it was just all so cute. And when there's like planty, naturey things like this that are on sale, I'm just, you know, Lord help me. So anyways, the first thing that I got is this little dragonfly thing, which I think I'm also gonna hang behind the shelf. Really cute. I like any kind of like bug stuff, you know. And then I found this pot, which is so pretty. I love the edge. Oh, it's just Gorgina. I love this so much. And then I got, oh yeah, I don't even know where I'm gonna put this, but I bought it anyways, but it's just so gorgeous. It's a hook, but it's a dragonfly, and this is actually really like heavy and nice. So I was like, I'm sure I will find a use for this somewhere, this little wall hook. It's so pretty. So I'm probably just gonna hang on to this until I find somewhere to put it, but it was too gorgeous to leave there. Not this video turning into a whole haul. Sorry. Got a couple of propagation vessels because I just thought that these would look pretty, and I'm always just using our glasses from the cupboard, and then we run out of glasses in jars. So I got a couple of just dedicated propagation vessels. One more propagation vessel, which I thought would look really cute on the shelf since I'm going for this whole kind of nature vibe. It's a leaf vase, I guess, but I'm gonna use it to propagate. Isn't that cute? It's kind of quirky. I don't know, I thought that that was cute. It looks like a bird of paradise leaf or something. And then I thought that this would be so cute. I'm always looking for ways to display plants or to like even boost them up a little bit, and there's this little chair, this little dragonfly chair that I'm gonna just sit a plant on top of. Like, how adorable is that? They really had a dragonfly theme going on at Michael's right now. And then I found this little snail, which is so cute. And I already have slugs, 2 slugs, ceramic slugs on my shelf that my friend Shannon gave me. So we have a snail to the slugs now as well. And then the last thing I got was this glass bowl, or glass, yeah, whatever this is. I saw this and it screamed pinguicula, so I'm definitely going to be putting pings in here. I love this like tealy kind of color. I think this is so pretty, and yeah, I had to get it for them. Whenever I see something that I think is going to be a cute display for pings, I always just, you know, am tempted to get it. So that is everything that I got. And then I still also have my rug. We're gonna do that last. I need to like put on a toque or something because this is insane. But I think I'm going to put this stuff on the shelf, try to style it, and then put the art up on the wall. I don't know. And then I'll walk y'all through everything. I am actually pretty happy with the plants. I just kind of quickly put them, I took my time a little bit. After I installed the grow lights, I put everything back on, and I think I'm kind of happy with how it all looks. Oh, I also got a new plant to suit the vibe of this shelf that I'm kind of trying to go for, and I have not shown you that yet. And it's kind of a big deal because I'm not really getting new plants this year, but I had to make an exception. My boyfriend and I found it at the local plant store, and it just screamed what I'm trying to go for with this area. So yeah, we do have a new plant on the shelf, so you will see that momentarily as well. Anyways, since I'm mostly happy with how the plants are, I think I'm going to focus more so on just styling how I want things to go on there. So yeah, let's go. I don't even think you're gonna be able to see the top of the shelf, but I will show you afterwards, of course. But I'm gonna pop this up here. So cute. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna film this way. This is better for the grow lights. It was so blown out on my other camera. But I'm just gonna pop things on and kind of figure out how I like them. Mr. Heron. There's the globe up there. this lamp, I'm gonna sneak over here. Look how pretty that is. I love it so much. This watering can, I don't know where I'm gonna put that actually. Also, I have some of my seeds up here, which are taking up some space. They're not gonna be up there forever, obviously, but I just kind of need them close to light right now. This mushroom, I don't really know where I wanna put it. I love, like, I want lots of, I mean, not lots because only certain plants can go in cloches, but I just love the look of them for what I'm trying to achieve here. So I put that one front and center there. But this mushroom, I don't know where to put it. I mean, it's cute, but is it a little too, like, up front and personal? I don't know. I'll put it down here for now. My snail, maybe I should take the tag off. That's a good idea. The plant that I got is over here. Put him there for now. Boop, sneak peek. Okay, I found this print that I thought would work in one of my smaller frames, but it actually doesn't work in either of them, so I hope I have better luck with the rest of them. This I originally wanted to, I mean, I could just stick it without a frame, but I originally bought this for behind my desk anyways in the bedroom, so I'll probably just save it for that unless I see a spot here where it could fill. But yeah, really cute. This frame kind of sucks though. It has, I didn't realize, but maybe this is why it's on sale. It, first of all, it doesn't have a hook on the back to hang it. It only has the little stand thing, which I didn't realize. And second of all, it's just really hard to, it doesn't really hold the art in place. It's just kind of willy-nilly in here. And it's just annoying to get this back on. Like, what the heck? Okay, there we go. I could hang it with command hooks or something, but yeah, I don't have anything to put in it right now anyways. Okay, this is easy because I'm just gonna hang it like this. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one because I feel like it's the most straightforward. It should just fit right in here. I hope so. I hope so. Perfect. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Why did I not frame things a long time ago? This is so cute. Oh my goodness. I would really love to have, oh shoot, is it dirty? There's like literally specks of dirt. It is the evening now, y'all. Yeah, I feel like I can always tell when I'm filming in the evening because I'm tired. And I feel like that comes through, so I'm sorry, I can't speak. But there is specks of dirt in there that need to get out. I was gonna say that I would love to have like a butterfly shadow box thing with like a real butterfly, but I would want to find it from, I know that there's people who do it ethically where they don't kill the butterflies. Like obviously I wouldn't want that. I would want one that died of natural causes, or you know. So if anyone knows where I can get, if you know of like someone that runs an Etsy shop or something like that, I would love to do that. I just want it to be an ethical one. I would never want to pay for an insect that was purposely killed just to be made into art, you know? But I do think that they're really cool. So yeah, let me know because that would just be perfect to add to this whole situation here. Okay, that's better. Oh my gosh, is it still dirty? Is it the actual frame that's dirty? I thought I just moved dirt off of the... Oh my goodness, you guys. Send help. Oh. Okay, now it's clean. Thank goodness. There we go. Gorgina, honestly. I am easy to please. Simple frame, that leveled that up so much. Okay, now let's attempt this poisonous plants one. Oh my gosh, these frames are so dirty in here. Jeepers. Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion. This is not gonna fit in here. This is way too long. I couldn't find any frames that were this size. So I thought maybe I would try to... I don't know, I might have to cut the bottom off, honestly. Which kind of sucks, but I guess that's what happens when prints are a weird size. It'll look good though if I can get it in here. Like, that will be so cute. There's also sticky tack on here from when I used to just have this on the wall. The main reason that I don't want to have just unprotected prints on this wall is because sometimes it gets water like splashed on it when I'm watering, so I feel like things would just get ruined. It feels criminal to cut the bottom off of this. Well, let me see. This one is 9 by 11, and that's what, 8 by 10. So this would give me an extra inch. It would probably be better in this one, but I think that the other one, actually maybe this is shorter. This one, it is shorter. Okay, that might be better then. I'm just gonna trim the edges. I just had a flashback. I used to use this particular print to catch spiders in the old place that I lived. The last place that I lived, there was massive spiders in there, which was really unwell. And I would have to put a jar over them and then use a thick piece of paper to slide under the jar and then take them out. And this is, I would just take this off my wall and use this to put the spiders outside. And I'm very scared of spiders, so that was traumatizing, but I lived alone and it had to be done because it's even more traumatizing having the spiders. Like, I know that they're here, but knowing that they're there, like, once I see them, I'm like, you need to get outside ASAP. Sorry. So then I have to catch them, which is one of my least favorite things to do. This is not gonna work either. I'm having a framing crisis right now because it's too skinny for that. It's too skinny. Okay, I fear I'm just gonna have to cut the bottom off because what the heck. It's just the names anyways, like whatever. No one's gonna be looking that closely at it. Okay. I am going to get these all sorted out and then I'll show you when I'm done because this is just getting a little chaotic and I wanted to get these on the wall before it's bedtime, so I'm gonna focus on this real quick. Okay, the rest of that was actually very smooth sailing. This I ended up getting in here perfectly once I cut the bottom off and I'm really loving how it looks. And then the last one was super easy. It literally just popped in here And the little matting around it is cute too. Look at that. I'm super happy with it. So all of my art is ready to go. I'm gonna go downstairs, grab a couple small nails, and put these up. I don't even know how I'm gonna put them. We're gonna figure it out though. Yeah, my thoughts on framing and finding frames for things. Don't enjoy the process, but really obsessed with the outcome. Like, this looks so good. Sometimes I truly surprise myself because this is looking so much better than I expected for just nilly-willy putting them up there. Although this, I think I either need a longer nail or I could just use a command strip to hold it down because it's kind of like bouncing up. I think because the stand thing is behind there, but that's fine. That's an easy fix. Okay, you guys, I'm so close to wrapping this up. The final piece is the rug. And I was gonna wait until tomorrow to do it in the daylight, but I think that we need to unveil it now because I have had this rug for over a month now in the box. I haven't even looked at it yet, and I'm dying to see it, and it's probably the thing that I'm most excited about with this whole makeover situation. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna put it out tonight. Okay, so I ordered the rug from Ruggable. Their rugs are expensive, but I think they're worth it. We have one other rug from Ruggable, and we have some rugs that are not from Ruggable, like the one in our bedroom, for example. We regret getting that one and not getting a Ruggable for in the bedroom as well, because it's just so nice being able to throw these in the washing machine. If you have dogs, you know rugs need to be washed. Okay, I'm gonna open this box while we chat, but I hopped on the Ruggable website to see if there's something that suited what I was going for here. I was using the search function to look for, the first thing that came into my mind was strawberries. And I was like, what are the chances that they're gonna have a strawberry rug? I love strawberries. If you're new here, I have an emotional attachment to strawberries. So I was like, well, maybe there will be something that has berries or just like, you know, nature elements. So I searched berry, and what came up was the Strawberry Thief, which is a very famous textile that I was not familiar with. Now I'm familiar with it, and it was actually part of a book that I read in January. Was that January? Maybe it was February. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, if you've read that book as well. it is mentioned in there, and I thought that that was so crazy because I was reading, it must have been February then, I was reading that book and I had already ordered that rug and I was like, what the heck? Anyways, if you never heard it before, you're gonna see it momentarily, but it is a scene with birds. It's like a garden scene with birds stealing strawberries, and I could not believe how perfect this was for me because I love birds and I love strawberries, and just the whole style of this, it's stunning. Oh my gosh. Yee, I'm so excited. I feel like this is just gonna bring everything together so well. Oh my goodness. The rug actually has, this is so random, but the rug actually has a really, it's tied into tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow in a really emotional way. So I was like, literally, when I see this rug, I'm gonna be thinking of this devastating scene in this book now. If you read it, you know, but oh my gosh. This is Gorgina. This is Gorgina. I guess I'll give you a close-up before I roll it out. This is a runner, so it's gonna go along the shelf. So there we have our birds and our strawberries. Look, they're stealing them. I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's just exactly the vibes that I couldn't have asked for something better, honestly. Okay, so they come with these mats that you put down to grip so that your rug's not sliding around, which is really nice. Ruggable is one of those brands that is a dream sponsor for me. If I could ever work with them, that would be so cool because I love their rugs so much. Okay, so oh, this is really gonna do it. This is really gonna do it. I can feel it. Okay, so it wants me to roll this up. Design side in. I feel like I could just put it down. It's not that big of a rug. I'm just gonna put it down. It really grips to the pad, and I always just kind of put it on and then smooth it out. That's how I do our other one. The other ruggable rug that we have is the one that's in the living room, kind of under the couch. This is also gonna be better for the dogs to have a rug in the hallway too. This was the move. This was the correct move. Anyways, it's 8:30 now, so I'm gonna go get ready for bed and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so I am literally obsessed. I will of course give you guys the full tour tomorrow in the daylight, but just know that, wow. I was gonna say that like I didn't do much and it made such a difference, but I feel like I actually did a lot. But I guess my work paid off because this looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Anyways, it's 8:30 now, so I'm gonna go get ready for bed and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, hello everybody. We're gonna be doing the final walkthrough tour of the shelf, but I first wanted to show you my new plants that I got for the shelf. So I'm really wanting to go in the direction of having more just kind of unusual plants. I want more flowering plants, more carnivorous plants. So I'm definitely thinking about orchids, pinks. maybe some interesting succulents, that kind of thing. I was at the garden center a couple weeks ago, and of course I had to go look at the orchids because they always have tons of stunning phalaenopsis in bloom there. However, there was a different orchid that really caught my eye, and I ended up taking it home. And I'm not supposed to be bringing plants in right now, but I thought it'd be so fun to add this to the shelf, and yeah, that's the only excuse I have for that. But this is the orchid that I got. So it is a Paphiopedilum, I think, which is also called a Venus slipper orchid. Y'all know I'm very new to the orchid world, but this bloom just caught my eye because it's so interesting. I love the deep maroon color, and yeah, these are just such bizarre looking plants. Now, a lot of y'all have been recommending for me to get a Paphiopedilum orchid because many of them come with really interesting and beautiful foliage. This one, as you can see, it just has plain green slender leaves, so it's not fancy in the foliage department. I would love to kind of look into more different types. I don't even know what the species I guess, yeah, I don't even know what the specific species of this is or what type of Paphiopedilum this is. Yeah, I don't know, but you are very cool and very pretty, and yeah, it just looks otherworldly. So yeah, this is my new orchid, and it looks so cute sitting up in its spot. So you're gonna see it there when we go through and do the tour, which I guess we're gonna do right now. So I'm gonna show you an overview in the daylight of how everything turned out. I'm so obsessed with this. It's been making me so happy, you know, every time I look at this shelf. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how everything came out. So let's take a look. Okay, so here's the overview of how everything looks. There's so much going on, but in a good way. I really like the kind of maximalist, the maximalist energy that this is giving. It is just so stunning. And then with the rug down there, oh my gosh, I'm just obsessed. I don't know if I can back up enough for you to see the whole with the rug and everything, but it looks gorgina. Yeah, I really, really am vibing with this whole setup. So I guess I'll start over here and make our way through. On the top, we just, you know, I tend to just stack some of my unread books, and some of them are read, I guess, up on the top. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. These are actually some of my newer books. And then I have my thermometer and hygrometer there as well, which it's not the most, you know, I could maybe find something that's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but for now, that one works, and I look at it all the time, like multiple times a day, just, you know, to see what the temperature is in the house. And yeah, I'm fine with it for now, so it's just chilling up there. Okay, so for this first little section, in the back we have my Hoya villosa. It's actually been growing a lot. There's several new leaves coming in. It is such a cool Hoya, so yeah, I love having it on this shelf. This is one of the vase or propagation vessels that I got at Michael's the other day. It's just like this weird little leaf thing, and then I also put the watering can back there. I might move that, but it's just chilling back there. And then of course my little slug, so cute. Yeah, so I really love all of the decor on this part, and I also have a little baby anthurium inside this cloche here, as well as my solanum trailing down. Now I used to have my anthurium. What are you? Sometimes plant names literally just leave my brain. Anthurium, oh my gosh, this is literally one of my favorite plants. What the heck? Okay, well, I don't know, but y'all know. Y'all know. And look at the new leaf that it's just put out. It's so long. Holy smokes. It's almost the length of the Millsbo tall. That's crazy. Anyways, moving on. I used to have that anthurium up here, and then I moved it over there. And now I have this trailing there to kind of, I don't know, just looks nice having something coming down. In this section right here, we have my King of Spades anthurium, and it's currently putting out a new leaf as well as an inflow, so that's kind of cool. We have a Hoya back there, Hoya mini bell, and then we also have my little ping pot that I haven't planted up yet. I still need to do that, but it's just sitting there. It looks so pretty. I'm gonna move it somewhere where it's gonna be closer to the light once it is potted. We have my pingdom down here. I also need to get that moved. It's just that I have some seeds taking up space over there. And then that's probably gonna go over to that shelf because it's just not as visible down here, and I want this to be very visible. It's one of my favorite things to look at. We have bear's paw succulent, my astrophytum medusae situation that has been looking a little sketch lately, but I'm hanging on to it to see if it's going to continue to survive. We shall see. And then we have the middle section right here, which I love how this is looking with all of the art and everything. Some people in my Discord did mention that grow lights can fade art, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye. I feel like it's only really shining here in this like lower, in this lower area. So I will have to keep an eye on, it looks like this one is getting hit the most. So yeah, we'll kind of see what happens with that, but it just looks so pretty. I need to leave the art there, like, I'm sorry. I will monitor. And then, you know, some of the, I actually kind of, usually I have all big plants here, but I'm kind of liking having some of the small plants and then the art above and everything. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that continues to change and evolve, but loving having the Syngonium frosted heart there. It's just such a pretty plant. Love the strawberry pot. Everything about it is just perfect. We have some props here, a crystal that I've had forever. We have some Hoya here, my variegated silver sword, which I was just thinking the other day, I have not given an update on this plant in so long, but it's looking really good lately. I feel like it's finally starting to pick up speed as it grows. So yeah, there it is, stunning. And it's also finally rooting into the moss pool, so that's really great. More Hoya, of course. We have my Mandula pothos there, and then the heron, the golden heron just chilling. But yeah, I love the way that this middle section looks. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus. I'm filming on my phone because you can see everything so much better. My camera doesn't do well filming grow lights, but the phone, it looks much clear and crisp. So that's why I'm trying to use my phone, but it keeps going out of focus, so I'm sorry. And then down here, we have, I just can't get over, like, I feel like this section is what improved the most just because of the cable control, that cable box, the nice sleek black lights. Even though you can see some black cords if you look closely, it's just so much less noticeable since I changed out to the black grow lights. So yeah, I am just so happy with how it looks. And one of my favorite things that I moved was my Alocasia Dragon Scale. It used to be up at the top, but now it's down here. And it is so much more eye-catching and visible. And I've just been appreciating this thing like crazy since I moved it. I'm obsessed. And it's so nice to just be able to walk by this shelf and immediately have my eye drawn to this plant. It's just so beautiful. This is the newest leaf here. It's hardening off. Y'all saw it when it looked really fresh a few weeks ago. It's looking stunning. Oh, and then I was also able to use the cable, why can I never come up with the words for that? The power bar box. I was able to use that to boost up some of my propagation boxes. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's aesthetic, but it also is useful for me too, to get those propagations closer to the light source. And then I just stuck this little butterfly. I had that already, and it just kind of suited the vibes of everything. So I stuck that in front, and I just think that it looks really cute. Over here, we have my Hoya Mena Princess in the little hedgehog planter. It seems to be really happy in there, which is nice. Even though it doesn't have drainage, I'm just careful with watering. And I love the little round trellis that it's on as well. My Maranta variegated is actually doing well growing lately, which is so nice. It's coming back, which is amazing. So yeah, I have that right there. I stuck my Cebu Blue here because I thought it'd be nice to have something in the middle kind of trailing down. Maybe I would move it up a shelf as it gets longer, but for now I just have it there. Looks like I need to remove that leaf, but other than that, I think it's doing quite well. Down here is my cactus and succulent area, and I also have my 2 alocasia that we potted up in Leca not too long ago. So those are looking, I mean, they're pretty much looking the same, but I think they're looking good. Like, it looks like they could pop out growth anytime, really. So that'll be really exciting when they do. Oh yeah, and I also just stuck this little Hoya Canengiana into that little vase, just, I don't know, to add interest. I mean, it's not, I just kind of stuck it in there because I wanted to have that glass vase somewhere on the shelf, so I'll probably end up putting something else in there or maybe use it more functionally. But over time, I really want this to evolve and have, you know, maybe more cloches or more kind of like terrarium type setups. Also, I'm going to be completely making over my acrobar soon, and I might end up incorporating that into this shelf, like putting it somewhere here. So we'll see. I might keep it separate, but I also might, it just kind of depends on space, I guess. And then over here on top, we have more books and also my little globe, which I think looks so cute up there. Like, doesn't it? It's just so stunning. So yeah, and then the top shelf here, I ended up moving my jewel orchid onto this shelf because it just kind of suits what I'm trying to go for. I want more full plants, I want flowering plants, and yeah, it's just really nice to have it up here because I can appreciate it. It's right on the top shelf. It's basically at eye level for me, and it's just such a beautiful plant. It's one of my favorites, so I'm loving having it there. Again, we have one of my little, this is my other little ceramic slug, which is so cute. And then we have the snail, some propagation vessels that are empty right now. Lots of Hoya on here, some rocks. Oh, the flower lamp, which is so cute. Still haven't put batteries in it, but even without batteries, it just looks cute kind of sitting on there. Oh yeah, and this new pot that I got, it is so pretty. I put it with my Hoya paradisia, and it's just such a cute combo. Also, there's my orchid. Like, look at how stunning that is. Oh, it's just so cool. I love it. Love, love, love it. Moving down here. So these are some of my seedlings that I would like to move over to, that I can't move over. Not would like to, the opposite of that. I can't move them over onto the floor because they're foxglove and they're very toxic. And although I think that there is like pretty much no chance of my dogs ever trying to eat these, I still would just be too anxious to have them on the floor, so I keep them up and out of reach at all times. So that's what are back there, kind of taking up some of my indoor plant space for now, but that's gonna be temporary, and then I'm gonna be moving the pingdom back to that spot. Again, we just have more kind of like crystals and rocks on here, more Hoya. I moved the vitilinioides back over here. I just think that it looks so pretty. It's been giving some nice, beautiful foliage. So yeah, that one has been hanging out here now. Also, Silver Band Maranta has been doing stunning. The plants on this shelf, honestly, like this shelf had a glow up from me, you know, redecorating and changing things, but also the plants on here are just doing so much better than they have been in the past. Just because the mealybugs are so much, I mean, not just because of that, but in general, the pest issues are way less. I mean, I'm sure that there's still some lurking, but it's just way less than it was. So that was honestly probably because of the beneficials, because I haven't really been doing much lately. I need to get back onto my like washing plants and everything, spraying them down, but I just haven't really gotten back into routine. So it is really showing me how much those actually did help the lacewing larvae. So anyways, that's a whole other topic, but yeah, the Hoyas are doing okay on here. We have we have one peduncle. It doesn't want to focus, but on the Hoya Nuna there. Can't wait for that to bloom. I really hope that it comes to fruition. Still waiting for growth on my Hoya. What are you? My brain is unwell today. Hoya, literally one of my favorites, Clemenciorum. Clem. Such a cutie pie. We have my Hoya, another one of my favorites. I've been having a tough week, you guys, so the brain is not. What are you? Hoya, it's a region, right? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I feel like I can really tell when I'm having a rough or like I've been stressed lately, because I'm usually so good with my plant names for most of them, but like I would never forget my favorite plants except for when I'm just not 100%. Pallidiflorum, that's the name of the anthurium. Thank God. Okay. And And then we're moving down here to Anthurium moodianum, Anthurium minahasa. We have majestic cuttings down there, as well as the little mushroom thingy, looking cute. And then Begonia thurstonii, which hasn't been looking great. I think I need to move her. I just don't know where I'm gonna move her, but do you see how she's kind of yellow? Yeah, I need to resolve that. So that is the whole overview of the shelf. I honestly couldn't be happier with this. Like, yeah, it's stunning, and it makes me appreciate my plants so much more when they are styled like this. Like, yeah, this is just what I want. This is just the kind of thing that I want to be happening with all my plant areas. Like, I just want to be excited about the way that they're styled and the different types of plants that I'm growing. And yeah, it's just so much fun to put things together. And like I said, I'm going to continue to add to this and probably continue to add art pieces around this area because I just feel like it adds so much. But yeah, that's just going to be something that's happening gradually. Decor and, you know, like upgrading spaces, it's expensive. It takes a lot of time to find things. So yeah, I don't ever want to be rushing myself. Like, even this project, I've been thinking about it for so long, and I've been gathering things over the past few months, honestly. And yeah, I think it was worth taking my time with it, and I'm just gonna be continuing to kind of upgrade things as time goes on. It's also really fun how my taste in plants and kind of the plants that I'm enjoying to grow is continuing to evolve as well. I feel like that could be a whole separate discussion. Maybe it's something I'll talk about more in the future. But yeah, I would never expect my plant setup or my plant collection to look like this. Like, if you asked me a few years ago, I wouldn't expect so many Hoyas. I wouldn't expect orchids or pinks or anything like that, but it just fills me with so much joy to continue to kind of discover the types of plants that I truly get excited about growing. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that as well. And I feel like that has also really influenced the kind of way that I want to style things. So I guess that's gonna be it. I guess this is the end of the video. I will try to link everything that I can down below. I would love to hear what y'all think of everything. Also, a huge thank you to Brina for sponsoring this video. I so appreciate that, and I feel like the Brina lights just work so perfectly with this setup, and I'm so happy with them. So yeah, thank you so much to them. Of course, they will be linked down below in the description also. All right, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to chatting with you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.